Hello, today is tip number 10, and this is one of those tips that, when it clicks, genuinely changes how you approach your entire working relationship with your manager. The tip is, understand who your boss is trying to impress. Let me unpack what I mean. Every person in a management hierarchy is simultaneously managing downward and managing upward. Managing downward is the part that's visible to you: the meetings, the feedback, the project assignments, the performance reviews. Managing upward is the part you often don't see: the conversations your manager is having with their manager, the impressions they're working to create, the way they're positioning their team's work in the context of the wider organization's priorities. Here's the thing, your manager's primary professional anxiety in most organizations is not about you. It's about how they are perceived by the people above them. That's where their career advancement lives. That's where the resources for their team get negotiated. That's where their reputation is being built or eroded. Now, what does this mean for you practically? It means that the most valuable thing you can do, beyond just doing excellent work, is to do excellent work in ways that directly help your manager with their upward challenge. To do this, you need to understand two things. First, what is your manager actually measured on? What are their KPIs? What does a good year look like for them in the eyes of their boss? Second, what are the things that keep them up at night? The risks, the gaps, the things they're most worried about being caught out on. When you have clarity on both of these, you can start positioning your work and your communication about your work to directly address those things. Let me give you a concrete example. Say your manager has been under pressure because the leadership team has raised concerns about cost efficiency in your department. You've just finished a piece of analysis that happens to identify 3 areas where costs could be reduced. Generic delivery. Here's the analysis. Strategic delivery. Here's the analysis. I've highlighted the 3 findings that directly address the efficiency question that came up in last week's leadership review. I think this gives you something strong to bring to that conversation. Same work, same quality, but in the second version, you've made your manager's most pressing challenge slightly easier to navigate. You've given them something useful for a conversation you weren't even in. Do that consistently, and here's what happens. Your manager starts to see you as someone who gets it, who understands the bigger picture, who makes their job not just technically done, but strategically easier. And that is a very short road to being the person they talk about in rooms you're not in. Full ebook linked in the description.